Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Javier. Good evening, Carla, Inés, Jessica, Ana Cecilia. Mm.
Good evening, teacher.
No, good evening, Ana Cecilia. Good evening, Wilber.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. How are you tonight?
I'm good, and you?
I am a little bit tired, but here we are, ready to start with for the class. I'm ready to start. Waiting for the other ones to start with today's class. How was your day at work?
In my work, was good. No problem today.
And that's good to hear that you didn't have problems today at work. And that's
Yes,
great. What about the others? Dennis Saldaña, hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher.
Fine. How was your day?
The day I I know don't work today, but I need the permission or permission, no sé.
I
But
like.
I the schedule in the school my son.
Okay, so you had off today, so you didn't work.
Yes.
That's good. But you said that you also said that you had to do some things at your son's school.
Uh, no. Today is presentations
Uh-huh.
for of the um lo que sucede es que como una presentación, pero no era de un tema en específico, sino que era más bien como inteligencia, como hay 8 tipos de inteligencia. Entonces él tenía que representar qué inteligencia es la que él se desarrolla personalmente.
Okay. Hey, that's interesting.
Él hizo la de espacial, algo así.
Uh-huh.
No sé si ha escuchado sobre eso, inteligencia espacial,
Yes,
visual espacial.
it is like
Eh,
how well you're good like with maps, with locations, with directions, con direcciones, con mapas, con
es,
ubicaciones.
incluso en videojuegos que utilizan sobre este tipo de temática,
Oh, yes, it's very
armar,
interesting.
¿cómo se llama? Rompecabezas, cosas así. Ajá.
Yes. And that's I think that I mean all of them are very all of them are important. And there are like eight, right? Eight, you said that there are like eight types of intelligence.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, how and he just talked about that one specifically. So just he talked about one. Habló sobre una.
Sí, lo de la visual espacial, pero lo que sucede es que él, lo que le preparamos como temática, las cosas de que él armó como rompecabezas, sabe hacer origamis, sabe un poco de ajedrez. Entonces es más enfocado a ese tipo de inteligencia, según lo que investigamos.
Okay.
Investigó desde dónde vienen, por ejemplo, los origami, de dónde viene porque a él le gusta jugar fútbol, pero él la posición que juega es en portero. Entonces, él explicaba de que los porteros tienen desarrollada ese tipo también de inteligencia, porque miden el tiempo, distancia, velocidad sobre el adversario cuando viene con el balón, para
Ah,
que no llegue a gol. O sea, la explicación más que todo es la que más, era un poco más tediosa, porque era bastante largo lo que él explicó.
uh-huh. It is like how he reacts, how he moves in in the space, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I mean that it was very interesting. I mean it's very interesting that's a good topic for a presentation. Good. Thank you for sharing, Dennis. Let's see. What about the others? How are you, Alejandra Marroquin? Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening, teacher.
Hello, how are you tonight?
Fine, teacher. All is good.
Hey, that's good. And I hear you happy. I mean, and that's good that you have like that the positive attitude.
Yes, it's almost Friday.
Yes, it's almost Friday, so we are just finishing today, then tomorrow it's finally Friday, and also we are finishing our first week. I mean, quickly. I mean, time flies, and now we're going to start with our fourth class. So we're just going to be missing 15, 15 more. So very good. I'm glad to hear that you're great, that you're doing great, that you're happy, and that you have that positive attitude. What about let's see, Julia? How are you tonight?
Good evening, teacher.
Yeah, good evening.
Fine. It
Fine.
was so tired and terrible, the traffic today.
Yes. Where do you live?
I live in Cuscatancingo. It's next to Mexicano.
Okay. Yes, like around those places, I mean the traffic it's very heavy, right? How long does it take?
Yeah,
How
over,
long uh, how long does it take you to get home?
over the mm, sometimes 30 minutes on the bus or 45.
30 minutes or 45. Okay. It's not that much. Yeah, there are
But
some
this is when I um, go out to my work and when I am from my home to my work, maybe 15 minutes on motorcycle, but when I am come back from work to my home, 45 minutes or on the traffic 1 hour,
mhm,
but the less time 30 minutes.
30 minutes. That sounds but yes, it is not uh, that much. I mean, I have heard that some people takes like more than 1 hour, more than 1 hour and a half. I mean,
No, teacher, but today
it's terrible.
1 hour and 20 minutes.
Ah,
Today.
today you have to be like 1 hour and 20 minutes. So yes, I mean, and it is hot. It is
Yeah,
hot.
it was terrible.
Yes, it's terrible. I mean, and a lot of people on the bus, like very packed, sweating. I mean, it's terrible. Nah, okay, but thank you, Julia, for sharing. Joaquin Sanchez, welcome and good evening. How are you tonight?
Good teacher. I'm fine. I didn't. Uh, I am on office this day, and and I still work. So
Still
it's a,
working?
Yeah, it's a little complicated to stay here in this moment because I have uh, I have work and it's for tomorrow.
It was for yesterday. like sometimes it is like when you ask when do you need it for, it was for, I mean, for yesterday. Casi siempre le
Okay.
dicen, onda, para ayer, le dicen, era para ayer las cosas. Nah, but you
Yeah.
said, yeah, I mean, so you're working, but yeah, but are you working from home, doing
Yeah.
home office?
Yeah. This day, yes.
This thing, okay, yeah. So, well, at least you are from home. I mean, it's very different to stay at home. I mean, working. I mean, you avoid all the traffic and the stress. Yeah, so at least, I mean, you can get up and then you have, I mean, you join and then you start your shift. I mean, you can relaxed. So it's nice. I mean, it's nice work to work from home.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, very, very good. Thank you, Joaquin. Now we're going to start I mean, with today's class. I am going to share the presentation here so you can see what we're going to be doing yesterday. We saw some things that we some words, some expressions to talk about things in time. So we're going to take a look at this one more time, like have a quick review about what we were doing yesterday. So I am going to share the presentation so you can see it here. So the prepositions of time, we were using this one, say yesterday. We had some of them, and these are the ones that we saw yesterday. So let's take a look at them. Let's see. Madeline, can you help me reading wait, the prepositions of time that we were using yesterday?
Okay. Read the
Wait. Now, go ahead, Madeline.
use the for plus period of time. I worked in Diana for 7 years. Use since plus a specific point in the past. I have worked there since 2005. Use from to state the start and end of time. I stayed there from January to November. Use then to introduce a new event in a series. I worked in that company until 2011, then I quit. Use until to mark the end of an activity period of time. I worked in Panama until my project was over.
Okay, very good. Now, only on this one, on this one, this word quit. Quit.
Okay.
Then I quit. So these ones are the ones that we were using yesterday, but also there are some others. There are some other expressions that you can also use to talk about the periods of time. So here you have. Some of them are the same ones that we were using yesterday, and there are also some new ones. So we have, like, for example, this one, during. For this one, Carla, can you help me reading? When do we use this? When do we use this one? During, Carla Sanchez. No, I'm sorry. Let's see. Edith, can you help me with this one? To read this one, during, when do we use it?
And the example too,
Yes, please.
or just the explain. Okay.
Oh, both.
Okay. Use when something happens within the time someone something. We stay at a student hostel during the conference.
Okay. So that you use this one. I think that this one is easy because even in Spanish is very similar. So during, durante. So on this one, we use it when something happens within the time that something else is happening. So in this one, we stayed at the students' hostel during the conference. Good, Edith. Thank you. Now, Alicia Zavala, can you help me reading the, let's see, 4 is the one that we were using yesterday, until as well. So this one, sometimes you can see this one, until or till. So that one means the same, until, till, so both means hasta. We have since and also from and to.
Sorry, until is same, no
Yeah.
different.
No, it's the same. It both means both mean the same thing, hasta.
Okay.
So that one. And we have a go. So this one is a new one. So Alicia, can you help me reading the explanation of a go?
Hello, good
Hello.
evening.
Hi.
Okay, refers to how far back in time something happened. And the example is, he left the house over an hour ago.
He left the house over an hour ago. Very good. Thank you, Alicia. On this one, the word ago is like in Spanish when we say hace. Like in this case, in this sentence, he left the house over an hour ago. And aquí quiere decir, se fue de la casa a casi como, o hace como una hora. Él hace como una hora, casi como en un, casi como en un, casi como en una hora, hace como una hora que se fue, y así. So let's see. Entonces eso, it is like when you use it to refer how back in time something happened. Like our first class was, let's see, like 4 days ago. Hace 4 días fue nuestra primera clase. Por ejemplo, what time did the boss leave? Como a qué hora se fue el jefe, like 5 minutes ago, como hace 5 minutos. So those ones, that's how you use this one. And then we have before. But this one was the word that was in one of the exercises, one of the sentences that we were working yesterday. So for this one, Maria Jose, can you help me reading the use of the explanation of before? Sí, Maria Jose Cordero. If not, let's see, my Mercedes. Mercedes Alvarado, can you help me reading this one?
Okay. What?
Before.
What? For.
Before.
For right of proposition for.
Before.
Before.
Yes.
Before refers to any type previous to a specific point in the time. Example, she's always up before down.
Before dawn. So this one, so it is, thank you, Mercedes. So this one, it is to talk about any time previous to a specific point in time. And you know that this one and before in Spanish means antes. I think that siempre hay hay como una confusión entre before and after. Entonces, before es antes and after después. So in this case, it says the sentence says she's always up before dawn. Ella siempre está despierta antes del amanecer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those ones. Before we continue with the next part, do you have any questions about this one? No.
Until
No.
and until in Spanish.
Until in Spanish is hasta. So in the example says, vamos a esperar. We'll wait until 6:30 for you. Vamos a esperar hasta las 6:30. Te vamos a esperar hasta las 6:30. We'll wait until 6:30 for you. Until or till. Now here we have a conversation. So this one, since we're talking about we're trying to learn English also to use it in a work environment. So here we have this conversation. Let me see. I cannot see the beginning of the conversation. So these are like some of the type of conversations that you can have in your work environment. For example, this one, when someone asks you for personal information. So here you have this conversation, some of the things that you can say. Like, for example, in these conversations we have Alan and blank. So Alan says, what is your social security number? It's 345-632-45-78-654. When were you born? I was born on July 1st. Where did you work? I worked in malls. What did you do there? I was the evening manager. When did you work there? From 2005 to 2011. Do you have a university diploma? Yes, I do. I have a BBA. Then, do you have any chronic medical condition? Yes, I do. I have hypertension. So we are going to have some participants to say this conversation. So we're going to start with Ernesto Rubio and Ines Mendez.
Okay, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Now, so Ines, you're going to be Blanca, and Ernesto, you're going to be Alan.
Okay, I'm gonna start. What is your social? Sorry. What is your social security number?
It's 3456344578 654.
When were you born?
I was born on July 1st.
Where did you work?
I worked in Molsa.
What did you do there?
I was the evening manager.
When did you work there?
From 2005 to 2011.
Do you have a university diploma?
Yes, I do. I have a BBA.
Do you have any chronic medical condition?
Yes, I do. I have hypertension.
Okay, good. Now, on this one, let's see. Remember that when you say this one, Julio. Julio es July. July. Y acá para decir el 1 de julio es July 1st. July 1st. Also, when you read cuando lea los años, you can say 2005 or 2011, or you can say 2005 or 2011. So like that. Before we continue with the next Pierre, let me ask you something. Do you have any question about this one? Any word from here?
I have a question, teacher.
Yes, tell me, Carlos.
How, let me see. In Blanca, I was the evening manager. What that means? The evening.
The evening,
Evening.
como el de la noche, el manager de la noche.
Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome. Any
Teacher, I have a question. Teacher.
Yes.
The number we are telling one by one or two by two?
You can say 2 by 2 or 1 by 1. Normally, when you give like numbers like this one, people say them like 1 by 1.
1 by 1. Okay.
Uh-huh. David, I think that you also had a question.
Yes. When I say the years, for example, for this example, 2005 is necessary the next year use the same form.
No, you can say like 2005 to 2011.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, with that one, it's not a problem. I mean, there is no issue with that one. So, and then for this one, not, I'm telling you because I think that nobody asked me about this one. BBA, what's the meaning of BBA? Do you know the meaning of BBA? BBA means bachelor's in business administration. So this is like the contracted form for that title, como licenciatura en administración de empresas, BBA. That's it. So let's see. Let's listen to another pair. Dennis and I think that Edith wants to participate. Not Edith. You're going to be Blanca, and Dennis, you're going to be Alan.
Okay.
I'm going to be Blanca.
Yes.
Okay.
What is your social security number?
32457865
When were you born?
I was born on July 1st.
Where do you
work? In Molsa.
What do you then there?
I was the evening manager.
Where did you work then?
From 2005 to 2011.
Do you have a university diploma?
Yes, I do. I have a BVI.
Do you have any do you have a chronic medical condition?
Yes, I do. I have hypertension. I don't know if is it correct the pronounce.
The pronunciation, hypertension. Yes.
Hypertension.
Hypertension. Hypertension. Okay, good. Very good. On this one, solo que parecía ahí como que le estaba leyendo la mente antes de... Ahí le estaba leyendo la mente a Dennis. Ahí se le estaba adelantando. But then the pronunciation, I think that it was very good. Let's see now for the other ones. I will give you some minutes to practice this one with your partner. I will send you to the rooms so you can practice this one for 5 minutes. You're going to start with being one character. When you finish to practice the first time, change the characters. And so you can practice this one. Practice reading, fluency, and pronunciation. So let me open the rooms. Okay, so you can start joining. I will join to listen to you, so I'll see you in a second. Hi, Madeline.
Hi.
Yeah, now I see. You are alone.
Alone.
Yes, let me see. I think that's someone is alone. If not, I will send you with another group. It's here. I'll send you to this one. So if you want, you can join.
What is your social security number?
It's 34, 56, 32, 45, and 78, uh, uh, 65, and 4.
When were you born?
I was born on July first.
Where did you work?
I worked in Malta.
What did you do there?
I was the evening manager.
When did you work there?
From I don't remember how I can pronunciation the year. is 2005
Like
to
2005.
2011.
2005.
2005.
2005. Oh, 2005 to 2011.
Do you have a university diploma? How do you pronounce this, teacher? Sorry.
Which one? Diploma.
Diploma.
It's diploma. It's
Okay.
similar.
Do you have an university diploma?
Yes, I do. I have a BBA.
Do you have any chronic medical condition?
Yes, I do. I have hypertension.
Okay. Now I am Blanca.
All right. What is your social security number?
It's 3456324578654.
When were you born?
I was born on July 1st.
Where did you work?
I worked in Malta.
What did you do here?
I was the evening manager.
When did you work here?
From 2005 to 2011.
Do you have a university diploma?
Yes, I do. I have a BBA.
Do you have any chronic medical
Yes, I do.
condition?
I have hypertension.
Okay, good. On
All right.
this one, now only this one, I think Edwin, la palabra esta, ahí, like there. What do you do there? There. En cuando también pregunto,
There.
there. Like that. There. And also when did you work there? When did you work there? Es ahí, de ahí la otra, creo que es la que dijo Oscar, like hypertension. Hypertension.
Hypertension. Hypertension.
Hypertension.
Hypertension. Okay, good. So let's see. We're going to go back to the meeting to continue with the next part because we have another one, we have another activity so you can continue practicing the speaking. So let's go back. See you in a moment.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just waiting for the other ones. I will share the presentation so we can start looking at this one that I want to share with you. Now, here we have, I don't know if you can see it now on your screen. This. It is information about skills. When you look at the job offer, the descriptions of your job positions, you can see like the skills that the recruitment staff requires. To give the job position, to a person. So here we have different examples of skills that people can have, and also so you can also get familiar with these ones and know them. So we have examples of personal skills. We have critical thinking, problem solving, oral and written communication, leadership, time management, and professional skills. So that are those ones that you get once that you graduate from the university, like for example, marketing, presentation, competency, computer literate, other languages, research, expertise, and here we have some other ones, like a list of the top 15 resume skills: leadership, time management, problem solving, flexibility, communication, teamwork, creativity, positivity, responsibility, decision making, self-motivation, adaptability, emotional intelligence, active listening, and organization. So those are like the most common that you can see in the descriptions of job positions. Son las que hoy, las más importantes que se están solicitando en los puestos de trabajo. Todas esas, como liderazgo, manejo de tiempo, ¿cómo sería esta? El problem solving, como que sea capaz de resolución de problemas, exacto. Flexible, sí, trabajo en equipo, que sea capaz de tomar decisiones, decision making, self-motivation, adaptabilidad, inteligencia emocional, escucha activa y organization. So those ones. So we're going to, I'm showing you these ones because you're going to do an exercise here. This one is a reading, so you're going to read some information about the skills that a manager needs to have. So let me stop sharing so you can see this one. Here, this one. So here you have this is an article about the 5 requirements of the perfect manager. So here you have, so you're going to read this one. This is the first requirement is, to be a people person, be a good communicator, be technically proficient, encourage teamwork, and lead by example. El lead by example es como guiar con el ejemplo o predicar con el ejemplo, like como algunas personas dicen también. So those ones. So you're going to read this one. I will share it in WhatsApp so you can read. And after that you read, you're going to answer these ones. You're going to type on these ones if it is true or false. So there you have. I'm sharing the link in WhatsApp and I will share it also here so you can access from Zoom. So you have some minutes. When you finish, as you have been doing, take a screenshot and send it here so I can see that you finished the activity.
Teacher,
Yes.
did you teach during all day or just in the night?
No, yes, I have another job during the day.
Ah, okay.
Yes, I work in at a school during the day.
Okay, it's tired. I mind. It's
Huh?
tired. It's tired.
Tired.
Stands out.
Yes, it uh yes, it's tiring. It's tiring.
Because your day work finished at 10 p.m.
Oh yes, it finished at 10 p.m. and it starts at, let's see, 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Oh my
4,
God.
4 a.m. and it finishes
Uh,
like I mean we finish at 10 and then I really most of the time I go to bed like around 10:30 or 11 depending.
what time do you spend time with your family? On the day you spend time working or in the work?
It depends on what time I arrive home. Sometimes I mean I finish at school at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. and then if I don't stay there doing something, I arrive here like around 5:36, like around 5:30 or 6. And then when I come here, I start like taking a look at some things, have dinner, try to spend some time with with my family here. I mean, the good thing is that the good thing is that I'm not married yet. So that's why I think that I can handle it. I mean,
Yes.
but when you have a family, I think that it's more difficult because you need to you need to dedicate time. I mean, also to your children. I mean, a los hijos. So when you have children, I think that is more difficult because they require
Yes,
attention.
it's more difficult.
Yep.
Yeah, yes. I have a son. It's more difficult sometimes. But yes, it's it is the part of the life.
Yeah, it's part of the life. During the day, I work with children. Yeah, I work with children during the day at school, and then at night I work with you.
Okay.
I mean, very different.
Yes.
Let's see. I think that let's see how your classmates are doing here and see if they are already finished. I think that most of you are already finished. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, since the most of you are already finished, so let's continue with the next part. I think that yesterday you didn't have like enough time to practice. I mean, the last activity that you were doing. So you will have another chance, like another opportunity to share with someone, with some of your classmates. And yesterday you have like the first experience trying to tell your work experience. And you practice, probably you had the time to practice with your classmate. But for you to have like some more time to practice this one, this part, and use the different prepositions of time that you were using yesterday. So you're going to have this one. So you're going to have some other minutes to practice this one, to tell your classmate your work experience. Now you can use the ones that the prepositions that we were using yesterday. Like for example, you can ask, where was your first job? Como, ¿dónde fue tu primer trabajo? My first job was at, and then you can say the name of the company. I worked there, and then you start. I worked there for 6 years. Then I moved to this one. In that company, I was working there for, and then you continue describing your experience. So let me open the room so you can go to practice. So there you have. So you can join to the rooms and start practicing. I shared the screenshot in case you need to see it as reference. So I'll see you in a moment.
So does
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, Ines.
What is
Good
the
evening.
activity, teacher?
I'm sorry?
What is the activity?
The activity is to tell your work experience in this case to Wilber, like yesterday, like the last activity that we did yesterday.
Talk about what is my
Your work
task in work.
your work experience. Cuando le preguntan en la entrevista la experiencia de trabajo, experiencia laboral.
Okay, I using the skill example do I see example in a screen using the skill.
For this
No.
one, for this one, you're going to use the prepositions of time that you were using yesterday. Las preposiciones que estábamos ocupando ayer. For, until, then.
Okay. Okay.
Ines, do you prefer to am I a star or
Yes.
or
So,
okay?
so yesterday I bueno, I don't attention in class very more. I'm sorry. I don't remember all class.
You don't remember the whole class. No, no worry. So if in that case, yes, Wilber, you can start. So Ines gets the example and then she can tell her work experience.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Oh. I work in the company Grupo Miguel, for example, 4 years ago. And during the period, I learned many things or some things. For example, I learned to fix any problems. I learned to uh, when how to attend the customer. I learned many things that improve myself, and then I work to 2020 from 2020 to 2022. I quit, and then uh, I now I work in Western Apparel, and and the Western Apparel is in Zona Franca San Bartol, and I'm working right now in that place. Sorry, and that's it.
Okay. Okay, Wilber. Good. Now,
Yeah.
Ines, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay, I working in label SASB for 5 years, and I have worked there since in 2019. And I stayed there from the January to December. In the moment I use the example, sorry.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay.
you,
And I working in Lourdes Colón. I like it. I work in Sonsonate, so I from in Sonsonate City. So I travel. I every day I travel, or I go Lourdes Colón. How do you say viajar? Travel. No.
travel or yes, or move.
Okay. I move every day from my city to Lourdes. That's correct now.
From Sonsonate to Lourdes.
Okay. Only that.
Okay. Now, so on this one, let's see, Wilber, just on the description that you were mentioning, you were saying that I don't remember what was the name of the company where you were mentioning that you learned and you mentioned like attend the customers. So
Yes.
on that one, la palabra correcta es assist.
Assist. Okay.
Assist the customers. Attend es asistir, pero de cuando usted va a un lugar, asiste a un lugar, de estar en un lugar. La assist, la palabra assist se refiere a dar ayuda.
Como give your service.
Como give service, help
Give
someone.
service. Okay,
Teacher,
thank
in my
you.
case, bueno, yo busqué porque yo en realidad soy encargada de importaciones. That correct is a manager import o import manager o ¿cuál puedo usar?
Import manager.
Import manager, correct. Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. So in your cases, so what you can do is like practice these ones, the prepositions of time, para utilizar el for, para utilizar el until, el from, to, para describir la work experience.
Okay.
Eso, para que pueda describir eso. Así que that will be it for right now. I think that we're going to go back to continue with the next part because I can see that the time is flying. The time is running. It's already 9:13. So then we have some other things, some other activities to do. Now, so let's go back and see you. See you in a moment.
See you.
Okay. Just waiting for the other ones to return to continue with the next part to tell you what you're going to do in this next part of the class. Wait.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry.
Hello.
I was speaking with Oscar.
Now we are back. I estaba
I have a problem with my internet, teacher.
Yes, with Tigo internet.
Tigo.
Yes, it is actually, yes. I mean, it is like giving some problems because I also have it. I mean, before I say anything, that someone, working Tigo, no. antes de decir, no voy a hacer que alguien trabaje en Tigo. No, right. No, I mean, I was having some problems also right now. I mean, like some minutes ago with the connection. But let's see. Now to introduce the next part of the class, I am going to share a link so you watch a video. I mean, this is something that you have already seen in the past, but we're going to start with this one. I'm going to share a video that is about a daily routine of a person. So the video is 2 minutes and 5 seconds. So watch the video and then I'll ask you some things about it.
I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Good morning. I do yoga first. And then I take a quick shower. After I make breakfast.
Okay, now I think that you were able to watch the video. So let me ask you something. So one of the things that you start, one of the most difficult things that when you are start learning English is to learn how to use the third person singular to talk about others. So on this,
I want I want her job.
yeah. I mean, it's, I mean, her daily routine, it's the dream
Yeah.
of many of us. Now, so for this one, so to introduce this one, so you just watch the video. Now, let me ask you, what are some of the things that she does during her routine? I mean, on her routine, what are some of the activities that she does during the day? Let's see. Javier, I don't know if you want to start telling me some of the things that she does.
Okay, I wake up at uh, 5 a.m. but I start work at 6 a.m. and I work from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then I go to the gym. I arrived at home to 5 p.m. and I make my dinner, and I sometimes I watch a series or a movie if I have time, or sometimes I return to job at 7 p.m. Uh, be, before the class, and I stay at class from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and I brush my teeth and go to sleep at 11 p.m. more or less.
Okay, very good. Sharing your daily routine. And also now, let me ask you about the also the routine of from the video that you watched. What are some of the things that the girl in the video does during the
Yes,
day?
she wake up at 8 a.m. She says that she she does yoga, but I don't know.
Okay.
She makes a coffee with milk and starts to work at um, at I don't know, at 10 p.m. 10 a.m. maybe 9 a.m. I don't know,
9:30.
remember.
At what time?
30 past 9.
30 past 9.
10 past 9.
9.
10 past 9. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, 9:30. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Javier. Now we're going to listen also to, to the others as well. Julia, what else did you hear that she does during the day?
Okay. She wakes up at 8 a.m. Then she does yoga. Then she takes a shower and prepare the breakfast. Tostada with avocado. And goes to work. No, yes, but she takes the bus at 9 a.m. and she starts to work at 30 past 9, and she leaves to the university. No. To the lunch. Has lunch at 2 p.m. She told that sometimes have salad and omelette for lunch, but sometimes she eats pizza. Then she goes to the university. After the university, sometimes she goes to friends, or I don't remember what other activity she does.
Okay.
But when she arrives at home, she watches a series or reads a book.
Okay, very good. You told me almost all the activities that, you almost told me the whole daily routine. Very good. So let's see. Good. Now we're going to continue with the next part. Let's see. I think that because of the time, we're going to continue with this one so we can recall this part here. Very good. I was able to listen that you were mentioning different activities and using the verbs correctly. There were some of them that were mentioned like when we use them in first person, but here you have. We're going to take a look at the rules, how we need to change the verb when we use the third person. So this is something that you have been like studying since the first module. So, but it's difficult at the beginning when you start using them because I mean we have all these rules and you need to remember them. So we're going to see what do we do with the verbs. For this one, hey Madeline, can you help me reading this? Like the rules for the verbs. What do we do?
In infinitive, play, work, he, she, it, plays, works, spelling, general rule, add s. And watch, miss, watches, misses, after s, ch, is, uh, h, c, add s. Study, try, studies, tries, after consonant plus y, delayed y, add e, ies, do, go, does, go, two exceptions, is, have, has, irregular form.
Okay, very good. Now, so here you have, so the rules, the general rule is that when you use the third person, only add s at the end of the verb. When you have these verbs that finish with these letters, you add es, like in watches and misses. If the verb finishes with a consonant ny, you know that you need to change it and they replace the letter y and then add ies. And with these two verbs that finish in o and like in do and go, so we add es. So does and goes. And some examples of irregular verbs like have and has. And see, what is another one? I mean, there are some other irregular verbs. Now, so those ones. So these ones are the rules that you need to remember when you use the third person. It says here also that use does and doesn't. I mean, the use of does and doesn't, the plus and infinitive in questions and negatives. So on this one, when you use the auxiliary, when you make questions or when you say negative sentences, you know that it is not necessary to make the change to apply the rules. So we keep the infinitive form when we use these auxiliaries, when we make questions and we say negatives. Like for example, the hotel doesn't have. We don't need to change the verb. Or when we make questions like, does Susan work in your office? So those ones, those two. Now, so we're going to see, we're going to do an example. So, wait. Okay, so Here we have. Now we're going to complete this one, these sentences, to see how much you remember about this one. So we have the first sentences. It says Sullivan Baker. On this one, what is it?
He's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
Okay. So Sullivan Baker is a doctor. Very good. Now on this one, in number 2.
He goes.
He goes to work.
He goes.
He has to work.
Yes.
He has to work.
He goes.
Let's see. Yes. He goes to work. Now, number 3.
He takes breakfast.
He has breakfast.
He has breakfast.
He
He takes.
He take.
He takes.
He takes.
Takes.
Let's see. We're going to choose this one. Takes. So which one is the correct one? Has. Now, this one.
It's.
He usually
It's
bread.
He usually eats bread and cheese for breakfast.
So he usually eats breakfast and cheese for breakfast. Okay. Now number 5.
He works.
He work.
He works.
Office.
In office.
He meets.
He
He
meets.
meets.
Hey. Very good. And number 6. After work, he usually
Goes.
Goes for a walk.
Goes.
goes for a walk in a park. Okay. Number 7.
Goes.
Arrives.
He arrives.
He arrives.
Arrives.
And takes.
Take.
He arrives.
Which one?
Takes.
Takes. So he arrives home about 5 and he takes a shower.
He
Plays.
plays with two songs every day.
Okay, very good. So he plays.
Cooks.
He
He cooks.
Hey.
I never.
Cooks dinner with his wife. In his free time, he what?
Goes.
He
Goes.
He enjoys.
enjoy.
Yes, enjoys. Okay. Good. So let's see. I will share now the first activity so you can practice this one. I will share it here in the WhatsApp so you can access. Now, there you have the first exercise about this one, the third person singular. So access to it and send the screenshot when you finish.
Estoy muriendo del sueño.
Present simple affirmatory.
Okay, since most of you already finished this exercise, I sent another one. The one that I just shared is a listening exercise. So you're going to listen to the conversations, to the daily routines, to the activities, and you're going to answer. You're going to choose the answers. Okay. I can see that like around 10 of you already finished this one. And also it seems that it's already 10. So for the ones that are already finished, I mean, for the ones that haven't finished, you can continue and send it later when you finish, or you can continue it tomorrow and send it when you finish. And for the ones that are already finished, now we're going to stop here because of the time. Now tomorrow, two things. So the first one, remember that tomorrow I told you that I'm going to share the first homework. So tomorrow I will upload it in Classroom, so you can look for it and do it. And the second one is tomorrow I will see you tomorrow in the class. I don't know if you have any question before we finish. No questions? No. Okay. Well, in that
No,
case,
thanks.
in that case, that will be it. I appreciate that you joined on time. I hope that you can rest, and I will see you tomorrow at the same time. Take care and have a good night.
Okay. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a
Take
good
care.
night,
Thank
teacher.
you.
Good night, teacher. Bye bye.
Thanks for the time.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.